Crop Over lives on TV8. It's where the season comes alive. From
Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
And good morning to you from Warrens. We are standing outside of the sprawling building of the head office of Inchcape Barbados, the home of the brand that you love, the Suzuki brand. And we're going to be here still for a little while because we want to share with you the exciting news of the brand new Suzuki GLX Across. And that's one vehicle that is really, really beautifully appointed and is fantastic, as a matter of fact. And so I want to give you the opportunity today to take a look inside, but most of all, I want to encourage you to come down as soon as possible. Doors will open at 7:30 to come have discussion about how you can actually own and drive the Across. But morning has broken, the freshness of the air has lifted, and so the quiet that we met when we got here for around 5 o'clock or thereabouts has just been broken too, because the traffic is beginning to build. And so as the heavy vehicles traverse this particular busy thoroughfare, passing the Darcy Scott roundabout, they're making their way to construction sites, to other areas of operation, and we want to encourage you to travel very, very safely. People are also out and about exercising. There seems to be a running club somewhere near here, or they use here often, but they do so every morning, and perhaps that's what you want to do as well. But welcome to Thursday, the 11th of June. I am Pearson Bowen, specially welcoming all of you on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, cbc.bb. You have made an excellent choice. Welcome to today. We hope you have a lovely day. Share the show, share the love, bring others along to share in what we do. We know you love it, and we want others to love it just as much. So thank you for sharing the show. And I always ask you every morning is to tell us about something or someone who has a story to tell. And you can tell us simply by sending us that email. The email address is morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and we thank you for sharing in that process as well. So it's Thursday. It's a lovely day today. The sun is beginning to rise. The skies look absolutely clear, so it's going to be a lovely day indeed. I don't think there's going to be any rain at all, but if there is, it's going to be very, very slight. To those of you who are guests to our island, welcome to paradise, or welcome to Barbados. You've joined us at one of those times of year that we love to celebrate. It's Crop Over. And so we're spending time immersing ourselves in our culture, and I hope you do take some time to get out and enjoy our culture. As a matter of fact, there's an initiative known as Dine with the Bajan, being hosted by the Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporated. They'll join us this morning to talk a little bit more about how you, as guests to this island, can experience our culinary delights. We set ourselves apart, especially in culinary delights. And so we'll talk a little bit more about what this program, Dine with the Bajan, is designed to do. And we'll meet some of those who are already a part of the program, who've hosted some of you, our guests to Barbados, to sample and enjoy what it feels like in a traditional Barbadian home, eating traditional Barbadian food prepared by the delightful love of Barbadians. So we'll talk a little bit more about the BTMI, about that and how it's going, and perhaps you might want to consider being a part of the program. What are the opportunities available to you? In this week, we're looking at blood donoring, your ability to donate blood to help someone. And so the Queen Elizabeth Hospital will join us as we take a look at that and how you can be a part of it, why you should be a part of it, why it's absolutely safe. And so we want you to think for just a moment of how you can help someone else by donating blood. Also today, we want to take a look at the opportunity given to you through how you move your monies around. BIMPay will soon be launched. As a matter of fact, BIMPay will be launched tomorrow. And so the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union's Co-Optima is a part. But we want to hear from them about how it will work for you if you're already a member of Co-Optima, and what else would you need to do? What are the safeguards being put in place to ensure that your money moves safely? All of that we'll talk about when they join me here this morning in just a little while. Plus, Yes, we want to look at football as a mode of mobility for our young people. The next generation is finding and seeking employment in so many different ways. They're earning their monies. And so there is a championship coming up this weekend, and we'll give you all the details you absolutely need to know and why your youngster needs to be a part of it indeed. So there's a lot to look forward to this morning. Do stick around. We'll get going in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
On the road to the stage, we've got it covered. The vibes, the music, the culture, all in one place. TV8, we are Crop Over Live.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
We could put on a fantastic show. All the best artists in the world, if the show ain't got nobody in it, show ain't saying nothing. So in the grand scheme of things, any party, any fete, any production, the people is who really make the thing, right? So that was one of those, it's almost like an ode to the people. Because one is who's met this thing, you know.
Two, get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. It could be a pet or a line. When we come together, because you, me, we are the heart of the party. When it sounds sweet, it could be a lime or a fet. Be ready to sweat. Here's a shot you want, then real Andy.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
This Thursday, we're 8 minutes after 6 o'clock in the morning, and you are in the right spot at the right time because we are sharing with you now about the Across. I just love the title alone. It is the Suzuki GLXX, means extra, and it's the Across. Across is the name of the brand. You'll see a lot of it on our streets as well, so look out. But you can get the first bird's eye view by coming down to Inchcape Barbados today. The doors will open at 7:30 to receive you. You have your discussion with the sales reps who are going to be here to help you. You have your test drive, and then they'll work out your financing package that best suits you. So don't miss the opportunity to be one of the first to drive in the Across. As a matter of fact, if you want to see and get ahead of everyone else, take a look at this.
This is the Suzuki Across. It's a beautiful car and it's definitely available here at Inchcape Barbados. It's also available in CBC's Our Grand Prize for Crop Over, so stay tuned on all of our platforms to see how you can win this beauty. First, we want to start with the outside of this vehicle. It is absolutely beautiful. We're looking at these headlamps, which are daytime running lights. And as we move this way, you're going to see 17-inch alloy wheels. So this comes standard with these gorgeous looking 17-inch wheels, along with heads-up display, but we will get to that in just a second. As we take a walk around this vehicle, we're going to see some beautiful lines and things that are typically seen in German vehicles. And this design, as I'm talking about, this tail light here is one all tail light, which is what you're looking for in a vehicle. When you get around right here to the back, you see it is hybrid. Yes, it is. This is 1500 cc's. Right now, what I'm doing is showing off. Yes, I know. Opening the trunk. So you have a lot of things in your hand. You can't quite open. You have this automatic tailgate with 333 liters of space, and this is not even with the 60/40 splitters yet. Let's walk around this way to get to this side of the car. We spoke about how beautiful this car is on the outside, but let's take a look at the inside to see what we're really gonna get. So if you have a lot of passengers, you sit down here. I'd say about 5'10" or so, 5'9" in heels. And look at this room, you're able to move across easily, not a lot of drama. And back here you have AC vents. So nobody's fighting over who gets the AC vent in the back. USB-C's also back here, so your passengers do get to charge. This vehicle has thought of it all. Come with me to sit in the driver's seat to get behind those real controls. So as we see, the first thing I'm going to tell you right now is that it's absolutely comfortable. In the very hot days, you don't have to worry about the AC, but these seats have the option for ventilation. It comes through the AC. So you're sitting down and you're being cooled while driving. Now that we're open here, you're going to see the 10.1 display, which shows your speedometer and your tachometer, as well as your 10.3 screen display here. That's touch screen and gives you a 360 look at the vehicle. Now, how we seeing all of this? Your cameras underneath the wing mirrors, the cameras all around that generates a picture for you to see exactly what's going on. So before I even move, before I even drive off, I'm able to see, am I going to reverse into anything? Do I have a curb close to me? All of that is packed into this vehicle. Another really cool thing about this is ambient lighting. This technology is right here in this Suzuki Across. You have 64 color options that you choose at the touch of your hand. Very easy, very simple. I know I've had mine on purple all day long. Now that we're in the vehicle, this has something called lane assist and lane departure. So on those days where you may drive distracted, you're not supposed to, things do happen. And the vehicle will gently guide you back to where you're supposed to be, whether you're departing the lane or keeping you within the lane. If you look right here in the ring mirror, it also gives you that option. Once you see that orange, you know a car is coming, don't change lanes. And since we're talking about safety as well, these do have airbags, which is something that is a key feature in vehicles that you'd want. I'm already sold, 100%. Last thing for sure that I'm really interested in, I love music and it's crop over. These speakers are Hartman speakers, top of the line speakers that you would see, once again, in high-end vehicles, available right here in the Suzuki Across. Come down to Inchgate to have a look, or stay tuned to CBC to see how you can win this beauty.
So there you go. You come on down sometime today. Remember, it opens at 7:30 Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock on Saturdays, so extra time given to you for the extra vehicle. The Suzuki GLX, which has sunroof and all of those kinds of things. The one without the sunroof is the GL. And so I want to encourage you to this crop over to come on down and see if you can get in one of these as early as possible. But keep listening to us, keep watching us, keep following our social media for those opportunities to win one of those yourself this crop over season. And speaking of crop over, we've invited artists from time to time to stop over for crop over. One who has already done so and who caught your attention the other morning was Sugary. Let's take a look at her performance.
Hey. Sugary. I see now fucking your future. Have a seat right there, let me show ya. I don't know you don't need a tutor. For the work right there, let me show ya. He come to the fortune teller. Tell my baby make my life better. He looking for a real drink seller. Tell my baby make my life better. Let me wine and sit down on it. Tell me say you like the boom flick. Wine and sit down on it. Tell me say you like the boom flick. Let me wine and sit down on it. Tell me say you like the boom flick. Let me boom, 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 boom. Let me wine and sit down on it. I can make your dreams come true. Let me show you what I can do. I like enough work and so do you. So baby, what you gonna do? He love it when I rock it and I set it up right. Got the in a titty cause the thing real. Gonna cause a problem tonight. Look at how I'm gonna make a gal want fight. Well anyhow that you want, you can get it, yes sir. Say you want bend it up like Twister. You got meal, you can send it. I gonna read your fortune tonight. I see enough walking your future. Have a seat right there, let me show ya. I don't know you don't need a tutor. For the work right there, let me show ya. He come to the fortune teller. Tell my baby make me life better. He looking for a real drink seller. Tell me, baby, make my life better, let me wine. Wine and sit down on it. He say he love it. Tell me, say you love the bone flick. What? Wine and sit down on it. Tell me, say you like the bone flick. Let me wine and Tell me, say you like the bone flick. Let me boom, boom, boom. Let me wine. He tell me that the sugar too sweet. Tell your boy be careful like a rotten outtake. And I can make you feel complete. No girl out here could come to me, rub your hair and touch your day and twist it here and bounce it there. He love it when I bubble pan the bait and he want the thing pan repeat. Well, anyhow that you want, you can get it. You say you want bend it up like you got me like a senate. I can read your fortune tonight. I see enough work in your future. Have a seat right there, let me show ya. I don't know you don't need a tutor, but they walk right there, let me He come to the fortune teller. Tell me, baby, make my life better. He looking for a real dream seller. Tell me, baby, make my life better, let me wine and sit down on it. What? Tell me, say you love the bone flick. Wine and sit down on it. Tell me, say you like the bone flick. When me wine, Tell me, say you like the bone flick. Let me boom, 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 boom. Let me wine and sit down on it.
That's Sugary. She performed in our showroom here at Inchcape Barbados, and so she stopped over for a crop over. Thanks, Sugary. She dropped the news then of her release of an album in October this year, so look out for that, showing all of the range of her musical skills. So we're excited about what that album contains. But I know, as Isaac, who we interviewed earlier this week, was saying, you know, what's going on? And so you're asking yourself that as well, what's going on this Thursday? Today is Q Day. And so Q in the Community is headed to Bides Mill Playing Field in St. George. That's where we'll be today for today's edition of Q in the Community. As a guest to our island, this is the biggest, one of the biggest social activities that you will ever meet anywhere. So get on the bus from gate number 1 of the Granville Williams Terminal, that's in Bridgetown, and it will take you to the Bides Mill Playing Field for today's edition of Q in the Community. Lots of eating and drinking and socializing, karaoke, dominoes. And you say till when? You leave when you're ready. Buses will leave every 2 hours from gate number 1 of the Granville Williams Terminal. That's today. So don't miss the opportunity today. Tomorrow is Friday, and with the CBC, we encourage you as well to attend our Signal Fridays. This is in association with the National Cultural Foundation. And so we bring the soca, the vibes, the energy to Signal Fridays. Tomorrow, Friday, we're headed to Fowley's Bar. Fowley's Bar is in Parish Land, Christchurch. Not far. Nowhere in Barbados is far. And so we want you to come out tomorrow evening, bright and early, to be a part of this. There will be live performances by Ross, Shanice, Jaguar the Champ, and that's all part of the festival vibe you get with the CBC. So that's tomorrow at Fowley's Bar in Parish Land, Christchurch. That's Friday. Then it's Saturday. It's Saturday, and so on Saturday, 98.1 The One says, come, we're going to the Whiskey Hole at Fairview in Christchurch. Whiskey Hole in Fairview, Christchurch, where you can, again, eat, drink, socialize, have a really good time, and soak up the festival vibes, get immersed in the music of the season, and there's so many sweet songs. As a matter of fact, when you are at the Whiskey Hole on Saturday for It's Saturday at Fairview, Christchurch, we will have live performances by Nikita. Oh, the songbird Nikita will be there. So too is Salt. Salt has a big sound. He's talking about call it Auntie. And I'll leave it right there. You figure that one out for the rest of yourself. The Chef Adrian Camerbatch will also be there with his Barbados. So it's going to be quite a Saturday on Saturday at Whiskey Hole, Fairview, Christchurch. Bright and early, we begin around midday, and we want you to come and be a part of that celebration as well, all part of the festival vibes. And then you think the weekend is over? Not at all, because on Sunday, we invite you to Soca Sweat, where you get to work out or work off, whichever you want to call it. And so that's going to be quite an activity in the CBC car park in the Pine St. Michael. Pure soca energy from 4 in the afternoon until 6 o'clock. So you get there to be a part of it. No registration. You do not need to register. You just show up, and it is absolutely free. So just turn up and you sweat this Sunday indeed. Spinny will be there to work you through. You know, Spinny, his walk up and all the rest that he does indeed. So it's going to be quite a Sunday in the car park of the CBC. Come in your numbers. Come, bring the little ones, bring the older ones, everyone who is a true socaaholic. You need to be there for Soca Sweat on Sunday in the CBC car park, all part of our initiative for Crop Over 2026. And so it's 19 past the hour now. We'll take a break here on Morning Barbados. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning.
the next chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
This is CBC, your crop over and summer vibe destination. This year, we're living crop over across every platform: TV, radio, digital, culture, music, sport, entertainment, like never before. On TV8, it's Crop Over Live, Crop Over Sweet Spot, festival vibes, the raw energy, straight from the heart of the action. On radio, we've got every vibe covered. 98.1 The One brings the heat. The Soca Squad, Soca Avenue. It's SATA, Signal Fridays, pure energy, pure vibes. Q100.7 FM honors the legacy. Crop Over Legends, Into Festival, the stories that built this festival. Vibe 94.7 FM brings it home. Crop Over Diaries, Calypso Legacy, Culture Unfiltered. And CBC News is on the ground for every story, update, and highlight. Everything streams live on our socials and YouTube. Wherever you are, you're connected. Plus, spot, connect, and win. One loyal CBC listener or viewer drives away in a Suzuki Hybrid. This isn't just a season. This is CBC. This is the Crop Over and Summer Vibe.
Crop Over lives on TV8. It's where the season comes alive. From the road to the stage, we've got it covered. The vibes, the music, the culture, all in one place. TV8, we are Crop Over Live.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affairs segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
We could put on a fantastic show. All the best artists in the world, if the show ain't got nobody in it, show ain't saying nothing. So in the grand scheme of things, any party, any fete, any production, the people is who really make the thing, right? So that was one of those, it's almost like an ode to the people. Because one is who's met this thing, you know.
Morning, morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Let's go across the street to the Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporated, where great things are happening. Brand Barbados is known and known well for so many things. We just recently copped that gold medal at Chelsea Flower Show, and we're about to talk to you about more of the excellence on Brand Barbados. And so joining me is Chief Product Development Officer Marsha Allen, my good friend Marsha. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Pearson.
Good to have you.
Good morning, Barbados.
And she's brought along with her a number of ladies clad in their aprons. These are chefs who are a part of the initiative known as Dine with a Bajan. And I know you're saying to yourself, but I dine with my family. Is that enough? No, man. You make it sport. We'll tell you about why this initiative is so important for you to be a part as well. So, Marsha, Why is this initiative so important for us to be a part?
It is important for so many reasons. But first of all, I want to say to everyone, Happy Heritage Month.
Yes.
Because June obviously is the month of heritage, and we're celebrating all things heritage. And what better way to celebrate the month of heritage than through our culinary expertise?
Indeed.
And so you've called them chefs, but they're actually home cooks, because they're not formally trained, but these are ladies, and along with a number of others who are not here today, who have opened their homes to welcome locals and visitors into their homes to have a dining experience.
So why is this initiative an initiative that the BTMI think it needs to do?
So our visitors have been crying out for more immersive opportunities. They've been crying out for things that they want to do with locals. They want experiential tourism. And we have had a number of guests who've come to Barbados for many times. In fact, our statistics tell us that we have the highest repeat clientele in the Western Hemisphere in terms of visitors coming to the island. And our visitors are longing to have more opportunities, to have opportunities really with visitors and with locals together. And we know that we are the culinary capital of the Caribbean.
Without a doubt.
We say that without apology, you know, and we felt that it would be a good opportunity to mix food, culture, heritage, and open our doors so our locals can have an opportunity to go back to where they were before in terms of having, you know, that lunchtime or that Sunday lunch around the table. You know, so many of us grew up where that was a central part of family life, and we missed that so much, and our visitors also want it as well. So why not put the two of them together and create something that's unique, that's different, and call it Dine with a Bajan?
I just love it. I love it. Just the title alone thrills me. But you know, the guests to our island, I'm saying that word deliberately, folks, they are our guests, and we treat them well.
Yes.
When they come, they always say the people. It's the people. This the people, and they're anxious to try the food that we do as well. We see them socialize in bars and restaurants and shops and the like, but sometimes they just want to be able to walk into a home, sit at the table with other people who are just natural people doing their natural things, and taste the flavor of Barbados as well. Putting this program together, how does one become a part of it?
So we would have actually done an advertisement last year where we put out a call and asking persons who think they could throw down, you know, who have a love for food and a love for people to send in their applications to us. You know, we went through an entire vetting process. We had over 60 applicants, and we ended with 10 wonderful hosts. We took them through our really intensive training program, and in fact, we're still training. You know, we train every couple of months because we think that we want to ensure that the hosts remain sharp and engaged. And we did health and safety training, we did menu planning training, we did training with our Ministry of Health expertise persons, and we also did customer service training as well. And then after that, you know, we did inspections of the homes. And what I love about this program is that you're seeing homes of every single different variety, and our hosts have different personalities, but you're getting a great experience, you know, in one.
What are the reviews like? I'm always curious about that. Having gone and experienced what are our guests saying?
It's amazing. We've had quite a number of fam groups go to our Dine with the Bajan experience, and they've experienced the island from the fields and hills of Barbados. And our marketing persons are coming back and saying, Marcia, of all the things that our fam trips are trying, you know, they come back and saying the Dine with a Bajan was the #1 experience. And it's all credit to these ladies.
Indeed so.
Yes.
Just recently we met some international chefs who
Yes,
were on island.
yes.
Listen, and that was what they were saying as well.
Congrats to Darren who won, yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And so, one of you hosted Darren?
All of them hosted Darren, yes.
I'll get the deets on that in just a little while. And so, you know, for them, it is to taste, not just to taste the flavor, but to see how it's done.
That's correct.
And then how it's presented and how it's paired with something else. And they have all gone away with smiles, just knowing that, yo, boy, this was a wonderful moment in time in a Bajan home with Bajans, tasting Bajan foods. And so it gives us, I think, as BTMI, an opportunity to also export our culture into other places when they come and experience what we've tasted.
That is so true. And one of our hosts this morning will be presenting. She has 3 different types of experiences, and one of them is a cooking experience where she teaches you how to do conkeys.
Ooh.
With or without raisins.
Listen, I don't care. I don't care. I love a conky.
I don't care either. You know, and that is part of the ethos of the Dine with a Bajan experience, where you can come, you can either participate fully as in part of the cooking experience, or you can just sit, relax, enjoy the meal, and have a good belly full of laugh, get to know your people better, and also get to know about the culture, history, and heritage of the food and the people of Barbados.
And this is not just for travel into Barbados guests alone. This is also for Barbadians to participate in.
That is correct. And we've had quite a number of locals who've gone and had the experience. And just the other day, we had about 21 persons who visited the Cricket Legends. And Cricket Legends are also part of our Dine with the Bajan experience. So they don't cook. Thank God. Although 1 or 2 of them can throw down.
Yes.
Yeah, but they actually sit with the visitors and they talk about what the experience was like when they played cricket for West Indies. And that is just something that, you can't really and truly quantify in terms of dollars and cents, but it's a remarkable experience. And those were all locals that said that they had the best experience for the year.
Wow, that is sweet.
Yeah.
We tend to think, I'm going to have a special occasion, like me book a restaurant. This now, when you have a special occasion, book a Bajan, have a Dine with a Bajan experience. That is the whole point. And so, for those how do people know where and when? How do we have to go onto the BTMI's website to know where?
So we actually have our own separate website. It's www.dinewithabajan.com, and you just go on. You click on which hosts you would want to have lunch, dinner, brunch, cooking experience with, and you pay. So it's all online. Cashless, of course. We're going cashless, of course. And you click, you get, successful. You have been given a space at Marie's or Pat's or, one of the other hosts, and you go and you dine. And that's really it.
Dinewithabajan.com, dinewithabajan.com, dinewithabajan. So Pat, Ben, you're overseas. I know you're planning your trip home soon. Dinewithabajan.com, go and book your dining experience.
Yes.
Anyone else from anywhere across the world who's watching right now, this is one way that you can experience Barbados through the lens of authentic Barbadians and not just curated experiences alone, but built just for you. So look at your screen. If you look at your screen, look at your screen. That's the website, dinewithabajan.com. Eat like a local, feel like family. And you have that wonderful immersive experience indeed. It's sampling, whether it's Mobby, you listen to the kind of music and the conversations that we have at a traditional Bajan home, and you watch and see how they prepare the meals as well. So come dine like a Bajan, all part of the BTMI. So when we take a break, and after the break, we will do the break right now, I'll meet these wonderful, wonderful hosts right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
2, get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. It could be a pet or a line. When we come together, because you, me, we are the heart of the party. When the sound sweet, it could be a lime or a fet. Be ready to sweat. Here's a shot you want, then real Andy.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
This is CBC, your crop over and summer vibe destination. This year, we're living crop over across every platform: TV, radio, digital, culture, music, sport, entertainment, like never before. On TV8, it's Crop Over Live, Crop Over Sweet Spot, festival vibes, the raw energy straight from the
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're talking Dine with the Bajan. Don't forget the website, dinewiththebajan.com. Go and book your seat at the table in the home of any one of those who's participating. Maria Joseph is one of those. And so, Maria, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Why did you join this initiative?
Because I saw it and I just felt that I could do something great within that program. So I was drawn to it when I saw it.
But you know, you're opening your house.
Yes.
Having strangers, in some instances, come sit in your chairs, come into your kitchen.
But they begin as strangers.
Ah.
They begin as strangers.
And they leave as family.
They leave as family.
I love it. And so that's what you're enjoying doing.
Yes.
So are you enjoying the program tremendously?
Very much so. I'm very immersed in it. My program is conkeys. I make conkeys. And I find the guests are very, on seeing how this is done.
Yeah.
And being part of our heritage because we are celebrating conkeys. We use conkeys to celebrate our independence. And they're very amazed about how do you get this banana leaf and you put this ingredient in it and you steam it and you pick the banana and you make it pliable and
Do you let them swinge leaves too?
Yes.
Listen, that was my task. That was my task. And so they get a truly immersive experience and then they'll sit and wait. Because you have to let it cook properly.
So while they sit and wait, we have brunch. So while that is steaming, we're eating and we are having fun.
So what then do you have for brunch?
We have anything that...
Plantain?
Everything Barbadian.
Sweet
bread, and we have
bakes. Yes, I've
fritters.
Buljal.
You got that right.
Saltfish and bakes. I can tell her menu.
My mouth is watering, indeed. Maria, you cook up a storm, girl.
Yes, we cook up a storm, and we work hard. Conkeys is work. So after that, we have to eat.
I know. My mother made it clear: if you want conkeys, you got to do the work.
Yes.
Great. You know what I'm saying? That is so true. And so far, so good for you.
So far,
and
so good.
You've met some interesting people from everywhere, right?
Very much so. I think the last interesting person I met was, we call her Topi from Nigeria. Yes. And she was very immersed in our experiences as well too.
Wow.
Right? We had a wonderful time.
The Nigerian actress.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You are meeting it, and you never thought in your moments of life that you would have had these experiences to meet these wonderful people.
No, I never.
Thanks to this initiative.
Never dreamt about it before.
And you really proudly love it. But it's hard work, girl. It's hard work.
Yes.
The training you had to go through, how was that?
It was good. It was fun. We also did in terms of first aid training, and that's the first time. I've always said I wanted to do first aid training, but I never got the opportunity to do it. And this gave me the opportunity to be certified first aid. Yeah, so the training is good. You have customer care training as well too. And that keeps you grounded.
Yeah.
Keeps you focused. It keeps you learning about the things that you take for granted as well too. Yeah.
All
health
because
and safety.
you just wanted to have people in your house.
All because I wanted to dine with persons.
Nice. Look at you. Look at the change we see in Maria. But Patricia, MASH. I love your last name, first of all. It goes to mashed potatoes.
As in potato mash.
That's
how I have to tell everyone how to spell my name.
You chose also to be a part of this program. Why?
Yes. Well, my sister and I, we were talking about it. I saw the ad, and I thought, wow, this looks like something I would love. Because, first of all, I love meeting people.
Yes.
I love chatting with people, and I love exchanging stories with people. So our heritage always comes up. We grew up with our grandmother and parents, yes, but she was very dominant in our life. So we're always talking about what we cook, what we do. So wherever I go in the world, I'm always chatting about Barbados.
Yes.
Some people actually, I would say my home. People are like, wait, you're royalty or something, like everything is yours, but that's really how I feel about Barbados.
Yes.
So it felt like an opportunity to talk about things that are important to us.
Did it feel uncomfortable to open your home? You know, your home is your little sanctuary, and sometimes you wonder are they going to critique how I have to set my home? Have you had those moments?
Oh, as a
yes, as a woman.
You're always looking to see the best.
Yes.
But I have this thing about our home because I'm always inviting people over. Our home is not a museum. It's lived in.
Yes, yes.
So for that reason, everything may not be like picture perfect, but it's our home. And because it's our home, it will feel like a home.
Yes.
And I think the warmth of us should negate any like cracked walls or peeling.
And who cares? That's my home.
Nobody's looking at that.
Exactly.
Right? So they're coming in to be greeted warmly, to chat with us, to eat, and to talk about life.
You're in the same house? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, good. Good. So I'm holding you, Marie.
Yeah.
And so what is it that you then offer as a dining experience?
As a dining experience, we offer dinner. So we have a patio, and it's very intimate dinner experience. We up to 4 people with our family and our family. We do our fish cakes, but we do them with cassava or breadfruit, whichever we have. So we have a spread of.
You're talking food out
We make our own pepper sauce and we make our own dips to go with the fish cakes. And we also do, as signature dishes for us, we do lamb. We love lamb. And fish, grilled, pork, sweet potato salad. That was the last thing. Loads of vegetables. We cook with a lot of ground provisions.
Yeah.
Everything we make, we do with a lot of ground provision. Our desserts, Marie makes, you can get there, guava cheese, guava jelly. So one drop. So we do something like, we have this local Hatchman. We use her pepper sauce cheese.
Yes.
And so then we pair that with the guava jelly she's made.
Yes.
And the rum cake. You can't forget black cake. I know it's not Christmas.
Who cares?
But you can reimagine it.
That's right, that's right.
And we toast it with some coconut.
Nice.
Coconut jelly with like lime zest. I can keep talking.
Listen,
everything,
your mouth is watering too, right? I can see.
Everything natural is like as close as possible. Like people come and have cold coconut water. I've made bay leaf tea because my grandmother used to use bay leaf and everything. Heron. Did smoke heron over like cassava bowls with like little.
Do you do a little
coconut.
cuckoo? Do you do cuckoo too?
We haven't done it yet, but
do
yes,
your
we do.
Cuckoo with your heron and you have me. Yes, ma'am.
So,
you know, but there are people who have special dietary needs.
Yes.
Are you mindful of that as well?
Very much so. So throughout our menu, we have vegan, gluten-free options. So anything celiac, gluten-free. Dairy. So because it's vegan, it takes care of the dairy and the eggs. And we're of mustard, definitely no MSG, things like that.
Right.
Because we're dealing with an international audience as well as and local. So
who's come to your home? Call some names. I mean, people that want to have a private moment, but still. Who comes to your home?
The very last person who came to our home, she's a travel writer in Toronto. Her name is Natalie. Yeah. So, and she came with her mum. Nice. And what we loved about that is she sat across the bar while I was preparing like the fish cakes. Yes. And we talked about the ingredients. She took the leaves off the thyme. I gave her little chores to do. Yes. And then, and then she rolled the fish cakes and everything. She dropped a few, but then she was like, I'll just sit and watch you now. And we did a very immersive experience. Nice. And she's celiac. So what I did for the coconut drops, because we do sweet bread. Yes. And you do coconut drops as well. So we use almond flour for her coconut drops. She took away a bag. Like she was, This is so we're mindful of things like that.
That's nice. But Marie, you do some other condiments. What do you offer in my dining experience? I want to book you. So what would you offer?
Okay, so my thing, I tend more towards the sweet things. So Pat mentioned the guava cheese ready, the black cake, and
you're talking my stuff.
what else? In terms of sweets,
the bakes, the cakes, the scones.
Cakes. I do make scones.
Sweet.
Sorry, it's just on the spot trying to remember what it is.
But you do all of those lovely things that we love to eat.
So I make the sweets more.
And so how has it been going for you?
It's interesting. As Pat was saying, our last person who's a travel writer, and she's out of Canada, but she has also West Indian heritage as well. So even as we are making stuff and we're talking about, okay, if we make the like we talked about sorrel, if we make the sorrel, and she's Jamaican, yeah. So she was talking about the ginger and the sorrel.
Right.
So even in doing things like that, when you're talking to people and they start telling you, well, this is how I make it at home, and the different ingredients. So
it's a learning experience as you exchange in that conversation as well.
Yeah.
But so far, so good for you?
Yes.
You love it?
Yes.
Would you recommend it?
I would, yeah.
Why?
Again, like you get to just meet people, talk about food, talk about different things. And when Maria was talking about our training sessions, even the 10 hosts, when we were sitting in that room talking about growing up and our different foods and everything, all Bajan, slight differences. Each family has their own way of doing things, or a particular neighborhood or segment of the. So for me, that was also very interesting as well. Yeah.
Wow. I'm telling you, Marsha, we've come across a good thing here, dine with the Bajan. And I really want Barbadians to see this as an opportunity not to experience it for yourself.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes there's so many wonderful things as you produced as Chief Product Development Officer that other people come and experience and talk about and celebrate. And we sit on the side and wonder, what's that all about?
This is for everyone.
Yeah.
And the thing is that Barbadians have been doing this informally for quite a number of years. The taxi operator who will take the visitors to his or her grandmother for lunch, the room attendant who will say, come and have lunch with me on my off day, at home. So that's been happening ad hoc for a number of years. We just formalized it, and we wanted to ensure that there's an opportunity not just for the visitors to have a dining experience, not just for the locals to have a dining experience, but also for our locals to be able to have some kind of economic benefits from this experience as well. So we formalized it, we created the package, and off and running they go.
I tell you, you have set the pace.
So these are the 3 of 9 hosts that we have. We have the Barrels who actually do an al fresco dining experience, and we just recently took them to New York, where we have the Brooklyn Comes. Oystins comes to Brooklyn experience. We had over 15,000 people.
When I heard the numbers,
the demand was more than what we could even supply, and they were there. We had, I think, Pat, you were in Washington. Yes. At the ambassador's residence when they had the ambassador's open house, and there were 5,000 people there. So they cooked up a storm for that experience as well. And Barbados, was number 1 in terms of the embassy experiences. And so we're doing a lot with them internationally, exposing them internationally as well. But locally, we had Mother's Day where there was an experience. We have Father's Day coming up as well, and a lot of them have experiences there. But I mean, Dine with a Bajan is for any occasion. You don't need a special occasion to dine with a Bajan.
That's right.
And I want to share one thing. I was in New York recently with my aunt, who's been in New York for over 40 years, and she was sitting out at the table picking rice.
Listen, we all grew up this way, didn't we?
That's right.
I loved it
and
with my grandmother.
daughter came down and said, what are you doing? And she says, I'm picking rice. And she said, this is therapy for me, because as I sit here and I pick through these grains, I get a chance to think about, what I have to do next. And, it really de-stresses me. And I remember those days as a child, Me
too.
It was a task.
But
Dine with a Bajan is taking people back to their childhood days, where you get again to reconnect with what life was like. Sit at the table and talk to Granny, and Granny will teach you how to do these recipes,
Marsha,
how to make this sugar cake, and how to make this fudge and things like that.
Marsha,
and that is what we're bringing back.
I am sold. I am SOLD. Are you? Go to the website dinewithabajan.com and book your next seating, and book it for any occasion whatsoever. It doesn't have to be an occasion. You just want to have someone cook for you today. Have that experience as well. Dine like a Bajan, eat like a local, feel like family. And so dinewithabajan.com is the website to go and you place your booking indeed. Thanks, Marsha.
Oh, it's
well
been a
done
pleasure.
to you and the team.
A pleasure.
And so good to meet you, Maria Joseph, and you, Patricia Mash, and Marie Aline. Wonderful ladies. Continue doing well. Continue entertaining and engaging and teaching and hosting and doing over and over again. and share it with the rest of the world. Thank you so much.
Pearson, you know I never come empty-handed, so we have some lunch boxes from Diamond the Bajan for all of your crew.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, we say thank you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We appreciate that. Thank you so
and
much.
some conkies as well.
Heaven bless
Maria
you.
did some conkies.
Bless you.
Yes.
Bless you indeed.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Morning Barbados takes a break here. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Part of the action. On radio, we've got every vibe covered. 98.1 The One brings the heat. The Soca Squad, Soca Avenue. It's SATA, Signal Fridays, pure energy, pure vibes. Q100.7 FM honors the legacy. Crop Over Legends, Inda Festival. The stories that built this festival. Vibe 94.7 FM brings it home. Crop Over Diaries, Calypso Legacy, Culture Unfiltered. And CBC News is on the ground for every story, update, and highlight. Everything streams live on our socials and YouTube. Wherever you are, you're connected. Plus, spot, connect, and win. One loyal CBC listener or viewer drives away in a Suzuki Hybrid. This isn't just a season. This is CBC. This is the Crop Over and Summer Vibe.
Crop Over lives on TV8. It's where the season comes alive. From the road to the stage, we've got it covered. The vibes, the music, the culture, all in one place.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
When people think about giving blood at the National Blood Collection Center, I know sometimes they think it's a bank. What are your thoughts?
Well, there is a blood bank, which is located in a hospital, but we here, we collect the blood which goes to the bank at the hospital. When we collect the blood, we want Barbadians to know that it lasts only 35 days. We have to constantly give. A rotation of every 3 months is a good way of keeping the blood bank replenished and keeping us here at Blood Collecting Center busy.
So, Nurse Lord, walk me through the process of blood donation.
So you're interviewed, we ask you a few questions as well as determine your blood count. Then you come into the donor's room and we do your blood pressure, clean the area of the arm that we're going to use. We will do the venipuncture. That's the needle that we're going to put in your vein. This is going to be just a tiny prick.
Just a little tiny?
Just a little prick. And you will have to squeeze the ball throughout the process. And in about 5 minutes, you will be surprised that you had already given a unit of blood.
Sounds like a good way to spend 5 minutes. Thank you for that. So this is World Blood Donor Day and week and month. But giving blood is something that we really should be doing all throughout the year. Tell me, what do you want Barbadians to know? What do you need them to know now?
The blood bank always need blood. And therefore the collection center is the place you need to come to give that blood. The process is easy. Seeing that blood is so vital for every process that happens in the hospital. We would like to petition to Barbadians to come down and give some blood.
Powerful, and we love visiting our friends at the National Blood Collection Center. Thank you, Nurse Lord.
We thank you indeed. And so this week is Blood Donor Week. And so joining us now as we look at why one should give blood, why we should consider being one of the regular donors, is Shane Seeley, who is a communication specialist with the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Shane, good morning.
Good morning, Pearson.
Welcome to my new home. You like the show window?
I like the show window, but you know I like outside better by
I
those
know.
vehicles. The one that actually y'all promised me, so I'll be collecting that at the end of...
End of when?
The stint that you're spending.
Okay, fine. I'll just make sure the fellas have it ready and appointed for you.
I appreciate that.
Not a problem.
You always help me.
Sign the deal first, though. Right, so here we go. It's Blood Donor Week.
Yes.
What's important about this week?
Well, it's a world celebration, but the World Blood Donors Day, that's on the weekend. So we decided, the Blood Collecting Center, our team there, to do a week. And we always have annually some corporate donors who joined the cause. So I'm talking about, you saw Edgy Women there, NGO, and a number of other corporate entities who say, you know what, we're going to get our employees to come on down and donate blood. So we've seen a steady flow of people going into the National Blood Collecting Center there at Lady Mead Gardens and really giving the gift of life. That is what it is. And when you think about all of the things that have been happening in society, and I'm not only talking about the violence, but I'm talking about general trauma cases that end up in the OTs at operating theaters at the hospital, talking about the motor vehicle accidents that happen on our roads that see some people in very compromised and critical positions ending up in the same operating theaters on those beds. They need that gift of blood. So as you heard Wendy Lord there, the manager of the Blood Collecting Center, doing some great work every single day except for Sundays. Yeah, she really gives of her best to, make people feel comfortable as they come into there. Some people are afraid of needles. I put my hand up for that. Some people are just afraid of the concept, but she puts you at ease and just guides you through that process about how easy it is to give the gift of life and how easy it is to really help build up the bank, which is at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. I look at it like that is the teller. You go to the teller to make your deposit and help us with our savings so that we can build up our stacks at the blood collecting bank, because there's the blood collecting center and then there's the bank over at the QEH. Of course, the blood has a shelf life, so that's why we need that constant flow of
replenishment. People. And if you're using a banking scenario, when one makes a deposit, it doesn't just rest there.
No.
It is then on lent to someone else.
Exactly.
And
There will be withdrawals.
Correct. And so your deposit into the blood bank helps someone else. So when the appeals are on to help someone. And so I want you to see this as an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to take your role responsibly to help someone, because you're giving life to someone. No one is taking away your life in your decision to donate. And I know that there are times when people who set up almost like a running order that says, every month I will go and deposit some blood.
Yes.
Is that what you encourage?
We would love that. I know Wendy would love to see more of those consistent donors, and there are some champions, that have been here on Mornin Barbados talking about how many times they've donated, in the hundreds of times that they've donated. That's wonderful. Some people do it when their loved one is ill and needs blood, and then they go and make that deposit. But we would love to see more regular donors joining the ranks of those who visit the blood collecting center to donate. And it's also, according to Wendy and according to the clinicians, good for you. It's almost like a purge, but you look at it, you give that gift, and someone will benefit for sure, because we see it daily, we see what has been happening, and we know that we need to continue to replenish that blood bank and via the blood collecting center.
Yeah, and where's the blood collecting center, by the way?
Okay, so let me describe it for you. We know the roundabout at the bottom of the hill where you come to Purity. When you pass Purity, you make that left. You go, like if you're going to the polyclinic, the Winston Scott Polyclinic, and it's right next door.
Once you exit that roundabout, it's first left.
Yes.
And through there.
Right next door to the Winston Scott Polyclinic.
You can't miss it. And so what are the operating hours for those who are thinking today, you know what, I like what Shane is saying, I need to go give some blood.
And I use this opportunity to drive people to see all of the instructions on our website, www.qehconnect.com. And you'll see it's one of the banners sliding across, donating from the 8th to the 12th. And you just go there, you get all of the details, opening hours. Of course, they differ from Monday to Friday and then on Saturday, but all of the information that you would need about donating blood. Also, I would invite more corporate sponsors not to think about just this week. Yes, there's a World Blood Donors Day, there's a week that we celebrate, but I would like Corporate Barbados to reach out to the National Blood Collecting Center and have their own month dedicated to coming and donating, using their employees, using their staff, using those champions, what we will call those blood donor champions, to come on in and own their own month, saying that, this is my month. We will donate as a team, we will donate as staff members of any corporate entity or public sector entity as well, and just come on in and continue to replenish the blood bank and by extension help the blood collecting center, and most importantly, help those individuals who need it at any time.
I endorse
365.
that. I endorse that, Shane. I really endorse it, and I commend it to everyone, organizations, churches, whatever it is. You have your month when you say to your congregants, your month when you say to your employees, this is our time to give back. In this month of whatever, we're going to be giving back, and we're giving the gift of life by donating blood at the blood bank. So you rally the troops, and you all make your appointment, and you head on down to the blood collection center there in Lady Mead.
Yes, Lady Mead Gardens.
Right.
And you can walk in. Right. And you can walk in.
Okay.
Feel free to walk in, and there Wendy will be with her team to give you any information you need.
Right.
The information is on hand.
If you need a timing, just go to qehconnect.com, and what's the slider? Click at it, and it'll tell you when the center is open and we're ready to receive your
8 a.m. to
donation.
3 p.m. normally.
Gotcha. He went on to qh.connect.com. I saw you. Thank you so much, Shane, for coming by. You're very welcome. Phenomenal work being done at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, driven by people who care. And so we want to thank them for caring, and we now must show our care back by being a part of the appeal to you now to use this as an opportunity for you to build a relationship with the Blood Collection Center. Do so today and see the benefits being derived by others as they benefit as well, because tomorrow it might very well be you in need. Morning Barbados takes a break right here. We're coming back from the Inchcape Barbados in Warrens right after this.
Who in Barbados can donate blood, and from what age?
All healthy people can donate blood once you're between the ages of 18 and 70.
So does your weight or your size affect you from donating?
So you have to be more than 110 pounds for sure.
So does having a recent tattoo or piercing prevent you from donating?
Once your tattoo is older than a year, or your piercing, no matter what type of piercing, has to be more than 1 year.
So Nurse Lord, if you had surgery recently, does that prevent you from donating?
Yes, it has to be a year post-surgery, especially if you had general anesthesia. If you had just had a local procedure done with just a local injection, can be about 3 to 6 months depending on the procedure.
So what about pregnancy or recent childbirth?
Well, I would look pregnancy or recent childbirth with breastfeeding. If you're breastfeeding, you would not be able to donate. However, if you have given birth to a child and you're not breastfeeding, you'll be able to give blood in about 6 months.
So if someone comes on the day and they're turned away, what are some of the reasons that that person could be turned away?
One could be if you smoke marijuana, you have to be not smoking for about 6 months. Then the weight that we talked about, and then we do the finger stick, which determines your hematocrit. For female, if it's less than 36, and for males, if it's less than 39, you'll be able to give blood. You're considered anemic.
So Nurse Lauren, if you were sick or unwell, how soon after can you come and donate blood?
Now let's talk about the common cold. If you have the cold or the flu, we ask you to come back in about 2 weeks.
So now that you've heard the requirements, I want to encourage you to come on down to the National Blood Collection Center and give your donations throughout the year.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
TV8, we are Crop Over Live.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
To the news now, the fight against childhood obesity is taking center stage. Health officials say alarming obesity rates among children demand urgent attention, and they've launched a new nationwide campaign aimed at protecting young people from products that threaten their health. It's being backed eventually by savings recouped from the new debt for social swap to boost the healthcare sector. Rachel Agard attended the launch and she filed this report.
A clarion call has been sounded for Barbadians to put children's health first. Minister of Finance Ryan Strawn disclosed that over the last 15 years, government has spent over $6.1 billion in healthcare. He says because Barbados is a small state, officials must invest in health as it is effectively the wealth of the nation.
Almost 1 in 2 children are either overweight or obese. The projections for Barbados is that by 2050, 50% of the population will be over 65. So no pressure, young people. But the reality is that if we are already facing a significant issue with non-communicable diseases. And if we have almost 1 in 2 children today who will face similar circumstances for a much longer part of their life, then it really is on us as a society to ensure that we genuinely arrest this problem.
Referring to the recent proposals for the debt for social swap, Minister Strawn says government will use the savings from the swap to boost health.
We are planning to buy back $1.2 billion in debt, aimed at generating about $320 odd million in interest savings. And we're going to take those interest savings and divert them to health expenditures, part of which is to address behavioral change. The very thing that, having done the school nutritional policy, we are working with Guyana and Suriname to be able to boost food security in the region, because at the end of the day, if Barbadians cannot have access to affordable, nutritious, quality foods, then we will be defeating the purpose.
Minister of Health and Wellness, Senator Lisa Cummins, says over the last 10 years, statistics on obesity in children have risen considerably from 33% to 42%.
This is not a health issue alone. It is not an education issue alone. It is, in fact, a social issue. It is an economic issue, Minister Strawn, but ultimately it is a national development issue. So if 1 in nearly every 2 Barbadian children is living with these issues, then we must acknowledge that the challenge exists beyond individual choices.
And the Chief Executive Officer of the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Barbados, Greta Yearwood, says it is time to do more to protect future generations. She says this campaign calls on all stakeholders to create healthier school environments and supporting policies that protect children from the unhealthy marketing practices. Rachel Agard, CBC News.
Barbados now has legislation to bring about significant transformation of the Barbados Drug Service since its inception in 1980. The Barbados Medical Products Act of 2026, passed in the Senate, paves the way for the creation of the Barbados Medical Products Authority. Introducing legislation in the Senate, Senior Minister coordinating social and environmental policy, Senator the Most Honorable Jerome Walcott, said that the new agency will be a modern, autonomous national regulatory authority.
Responsible for regulating medicines and other health devices, health products, ensuring that all products used in Barbados meet international standards for quality, safety, and efficacy. The authority will improve access to safe and effective medicines. It will, by doing this, obviously strengthen public health protection, but importantly, will support pharmaceutical manufacturing and research, and by extension, the life sciences sector in Barbados, outlined in our various manifestos since 2018.
Well, the Minister of Health, Lisa Cummins, is saying that the Barbados Medical Products Authority must be a center of regional excellence across the developing world.
I believe we must be able to create a life sciences ecosystem that generates jobs, the investments that I spoke about, exports, and economic growth. I want to see young Barbadians studying not just medicine to be clinicians, but chemistry to see opportunity, to be able to become researchers and innovators as well. Not everyone needs to see a patient. Sometimes we need to be able to have persons who are in our laboratories, living behind their microscopes, creating new products that clinicians are able to use in their investigations of patients. I want to see young Barbadians, Senator Connell, through you, Mr. President, studying pharmacology so that they can see opportunity. But I want them to be the pharmacologists who also produce and not those that only prescribe or regulate.
Well, syphilis cases are rising in Barbados. That's according to a statement from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. National surveillance data indicate that there were 156 new cases of syphilis in 2025, compared with 107 in 2024, representing an increase of about 46%. The majority of new syphilis cases occurred in the 20 to 29 age group. Males accounted for 61% in that age group in 2025, 72.1% in 2024. Officials are advising those who are sexually active to get tested for syphilis, especially if they have new or multiple partners. Sports now. The West Indies men will be hoping to make a winning start to their T20 International Series when they take on Sri Lanka in the first match of their three-game contest at Sabina Park, Jamaica later this morning. After suffering defeat in the recently concluded ODI series, the regional men will be eager to bounce back in this format that has traditionally been one of their strengths. Led by Captain Shea Hope, the Windies are expected to rely on their explosive batting lineup. The bowling attack will also have an important role to play in containing Sri Lanka's side that performed impressively during the ODI. The first ball is set for 8:30 this evening. Meanwhile, sports fans must note it is finally here, the start of the FIFA 2026 World Cup, and TV8 will bring coverage of that first match this afternoon at 3. The other opening match will be broadcast tape delayed tomorrow morning after Mornin Barbados. Mornin Barbados breaks right here. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Travel the world.
We could put on a fantastic show. All the best acts in the world, if the show ain't got nobody in it, show ain't saying nothing. So in the grand scheme of things, any party, any fete, any production, the people is who's really made the thing, right? So that was one of those, it's almost like an ode to the people. Because one is who's met this thing, you know.
Two, get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. It could be a pet or a line. When we come together, because you, me, we are the heart of the party. When it sounds sweet, it could be a lime or a fet. Be ready to sweat. Here's a shot you want, then realize.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
This is CBC, your crop over and summer vibe destination. This year, we're living crop over across every platform: TV, radio, digital, culture, music, sport, entertainment, like never before. On TV8, it's Crop Over Live, Crop Over Sweet Spot, festival vibes, the raw energy straight from the heart of the action. On radio, we've got every vibe covered. 98.1 The One brings the heat. The Soca Squad, Soca Avenue. It's SATA, Signal Fridays, pure energy, pure vibes. Q100.7 FM honors the legacy. Crop over legends in the festival. The stories that built this festival. Vibe 94.7 FM brings it home. Crop Over Diaries, Calypso Legacy, Culture Unfiltered. And CBC News is on the ground for every story, update, and highlight. Everything streams live on our socials and YouTube. Wherever you are, you're connected. Plus, spot, connect, and win. One loyal CBC listener or viewer drives away in a Suzuki Hybrid. This isn't just a season. This is CBC. This.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're 14 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock live from the showroom of Inchcape Barbados here in Warrens. Traffic is changing, folks. Traffic flow is changing. That's a hint, that's a hint, that's a hint. So perhaps now is the time you want to be in this spot to move on to your next spot. So travel safely, but be mindful that as traffic changes, congestion will also occur naturally. So we want to take your time and get to where you're going very, very safely as well. We're just on the cusp of something revolutionary in Barbados. We're talking about the launch of BIMPay. And as you know, at the moment, you move your monies around electronically, and sometimes it frustrates you how long it takes for one transaction to get to the other place. And you're wondering, can this be speeded up? Well, the Central Bank of Barbados has found a way to speed that process up. It's called BIMPay. And so we want to look at how it will affect your ability at the particular service provider that you actually use to be able to be a part of this program. And so Co-Optima is one of the initiatives of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union. And I know a lot of you, I see the lines, I see many of you engaging in the use of that particular product. And so joining us this morning as we look at how now BIMPay is integrated, the process of BIMPay is integrated into how the Co-Optima might serve you, is the Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited in Laver Catlin, and he's brought along his ICT manager in Wendell Hall. Gentlemen, good morning.
Morning, person. Good morning, buddy.
First of all, you know, this is something that was to happen. It was delayed, and it's about now to literally happen. How ready is the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited to be a part of this BIMPay initiative?
Well, we are 100% ready. We have received the highest certification from the Central Bank of Barbados, which allows us to offer all the products on the BIMPay network.
And that must mean a lot to the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative.
Yes, it does, because we service 123,000 members across the diaspora and Barbados. So we think, obviously, it's going to provide a safer, more convenient, and as you in your opening remarks, a faster way to pay. Mm-hmm. A transaction is now expected to take 30 seconds, and then the process is changing where businesses before would normally send a file to the bank. The bank would then have to send off a payment to us. The business would send the file to us, and our staff in the background would process that file. As it is, BIMPay allows the business to send the funds straight to the bank, and within 30 seconds of receiving that file, your monies will be onto your account. So once you have our Co-Optima app on your mobile, you are free to spend wherever you are.
So you must have the Co-Optima app to be able to do so using the Co-Optima service. But the BIMPay is the bed on which all of that speed of transaction occur.
Yes. Let me step back a minute to say that Co-Optima is our registered trademark. It's anytime you hear the word Co-Optima in Barbados, it's associated with the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union.
I know that.
And yes, and we have Co-Optima Mobile, we have Co-Optima Banking. So Co-Optima Pay sits on our mobile banking app and is supposed to replace what persons currently now know as RTP. On June 12th, when BIMPay...
That's tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. What we know now as RTP will be decommissioned and replaced by our Co-Optima Pay on our mobile app.
Wendell, but does that mean a lot of work for you guys at the ICT to make sure it gets right by 7 o'clock tomorrow when all this action begins?
Well, the team did a great job of planning and strategizing. So we are ready now. We are go live ready now. So on the day, it's just a case of the decommission one system and you switch over to the next, and then you can see the first transactions coming through.
The reason I ask that is because we know these things happen, but we also know life, and you know Murphy's Law as it goes. And so you are assuring the users of Co-Optima at the moment that your transactions will be live once the system has been fully switched over.
Yeah, well, we had a conversation with Murphy and we worked it out, right? So now,
where does Murphy live? Just kidding.
So me and Murphy are on good terms now.
Yes.
So the transition process has been practiced, right? We practice all the steps in here. We have the playbooks, regular scheduling that you do. So we're ready to transition from one system to the next.
How busy has it been for you to get this to this stage of readiness, really? Don't give all your trade secrets, but what kinds of work did you have to do to ensure that Co-Optima is compliant to receive one of the highest commendations as well?
So not to let everything out, right? But we had several teams and we organized everything strategically. So there were scheduling, there were teams associated with various tasks, So we use an agile process. Our project manager did a fantastic job. Shout out to Michael. And we were able to get things done on time and within schedule and budget.
And that's wonderful. You're saying that, I know, because you're your CEO, but you also say the truth. I want that to be heard because I think for anyone who is a client of anything, they want to have the assurance that it will work and that my whole process is seamless and it's something I'm confident about. So what is built in to assure people that it is safe and that this product will actually work? Because it's a little bit different from what they're generally accustomed.
So I'm glad you asked that question. From the beginning, the central bank and the FIs, the financial institutions, made it clear that we're going to focus on security. So what that meant was building it from scratch, right? It's not a copy and paste situation, It's built from scratch and it's built with security in mind. So the goal, there were lots of documentation, right? Lots of processes and standards that have to follow. And I want to say everyone worked together, all the FIs and Barbados worked together to make sure that the security is built in from the core up. So every layer of the system, it has KYC, not to get too technical, KYC.
Know your customer.
All the things that you will have to do to make sure the transactions are safe and threat actors really aren't able to get into the system.
And so the assurance is, folks, it's safe. It is safe. Those of you who use the Co-Optima service through the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union, it is absolutely safe. Would I, at the close of my eyes tomorrow, have to do anything in preparation for the switchover?
Well, that's another good question. So from your perspective as a member, you don't have to do anything, right? The app will come up, you will go into your mobile app as you usually do, and when you select the transfer option, you're going to see Co-Optima Pay powered by BIM Pay. What we are encouraging, however, is that everyone update their information. So you either call the hotline or you go on the website, you update your information, you put in your email address, right, which is the preferred alias by most people actually, your email address, and update your mobile number, right? That's to make sure that you have updated information in the system. And once that is covered, then you'll be able to transact freely. But right as it is right now, the information that you have in the system will remain in the system. And we're going to have a hotline as well available 24 hours over the period of the BIM Pay transition, so persons can call and get their information updated. If they have any questions they want to ask, then they can go ahead and call.
All right. So right now you're asking the customers of Co-Optima at the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited to update their information.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you have to change everything out, but just check it and make sure that it is current. And if it is current, then you're good to go. If there's any change, then you need to make that change in the system as well. And we can do that online, or we can do it via your customer service.
Once you contact us, we can assist you in making the change. And it's really a security thing, right? A standard security practice, right? We try to encourage our members in best practices, and you will see everyone doing it as well, right? As a best practice, you should check and make sure your information is up to date.
Yeah. But we don't, as a people.
And to add, for those members who currently don't have our app, we're asking them to go into the App Store and download the mobile app, follow the instructions for registration, or they could visit one of our 5 locations across Barbados, and our staff will be happy to assist.
Yeah, I know the 6 Rose one well. So, yes, I know what you're talking about. And so, here it is. Get the app. if you don't already have the app, if you're a client of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, this takes you away from the lines. It takes you away from the worry. You see the line at the ATM, don't worry about that because I have my app. I work with my app and I make business possible. That is what this is all built and designed to do. But it's just another one of the features that make Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited the outstanding credit union on the island. We'll talk a little bit more about that and more right after this break.
Go up to my pay. What? Go up to my pay. It's fast, safe and secure, easy and free. Transfer instantly. There's no easier way to pay your bills for your utilities. Could be business or personal. Go up to my for your payment needs. Go up to so get go up to anyone, anytime, any bank, anywhere. Go up to the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. This is where you belong.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Is the crop over and summer vibe.
Crop Over lives on TV8. It's where the season comes alive. From the road to the stage, we've got it covered. The vibes, the music, the culture, all in one place. TV8, we are Crop Over Live.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're talking right now with the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union just ahead of tomorrow's launch of BIM Pay, which is revolutionary and which affects how we do and transfer monies and everything else across this island. And so Co-Optima, which is the product of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union, tells us this morning we are ready. We are sure this will work. We are confident that it will do so. All you need to do is nothing, practically nothing, right? With me is the Acting Chief Executive Officer in Laver, Kathleen, and he's brought along his ICT Manager, Wendell Hall. So Wendell, I said do nothing, but you just want us to update our information to just make sure it's correct by either going online or coming into any of the contact centers and going through the process, which is seamless and easy and quick, right?
Yeah. I just want to stress though, for those persons who don't have the mobile app at the moment, they will need to go to the App Store, download the app, and follow the registration instructions.
Yeah, which are again painless. The app is free. The app is free.
Yeah, the app is free.
We love those 4
Actually,
letters.
everything is free on the BIMPay for the member. Yes, everything is free.
Everything is free.
For the member on BIMPay, on Co-Optima Pay.
Yeah, so Co-Optima now is up, not now, it has always been a part of the movement of monies across. And so is there anything different in terms of my ability now with you on the BIMPay platform to transfer from one bank to another bank or one credit union to another credit union or wherever? How do I move my money around? Is that going to change?
So it's easier now. Before you would have to, if I wanted to transfer money to you, Pearson, I would need to know your bank account number. I would need to know the location of your bank, and in order to register you on my Co-Optima to be able to transfer money to you. Right now, I just need to know your telephone number or your email address. And as simple as that, your telephone number will be linked to your bank account card, wherever FIU register your telephone number. And it's easy now for me to just know your telephone number and be able to transfer funds to you.
FI is your financial institution. You guys love the jargon. I'm going to break it down for you. Your financial institution, wherever it is, all now on the BIMPay platform they'll need is basic details about you, whether it's your telephone number or your email address or the information you want to go, or your alias. So that's what makes it so interesting. What's the value of having an alias, Wendell?
So it makes everything really easy. So as opposed to 2 steps, right, it's going to be like 1 now. So once I know your alias, then I put it in and it verifies against you. So that's the feature now. So back in the day, you have to put in your account number and hope everything is correct, right? Hope that you didn't do a typo, I didn't do a typo. But now I put in your alias and then it verifies, well, this is the person, right? And it lets me know about that. This is a legitimate person, right? So you add the security we have built in. And then I'm sure I'm now sending to you. So the alias makes it really fast and really simple for us to send money back and forth between each other.
Is it just a local transactional business? I'm asking because I'm sure our viewers over there saying, oh, great. We'd rather have to rush into one of those other money transfer spots and send some money. But you're saying, how do you respond to that?
For how it works now is that it's local accounts. So I could be anywhere in the world, right, with my Co-Optima app, and I could transfer to somebody that also has a Co-Optima account as well. Right. Or I could transfer to another FI as well, right?
Financial institution.
Yes. So once you have financial institution, so once you have an account in Barbados, right, it's a national payment system. So you have a Barbados account, then you'll be able to transfer back and forth between persons.
Barbados to Barbados to Barbados to Barbados.
Correct.
Yes, so not United States to Barbados or whatever.
But I must stress that this is the first phase of the BIMPay project, and there's a second phase which is coming that will allow you to do just that.
Just for the best?
Yes.
How long do I have to wait?
Well, the second phase is being driven by the central bank.
Oh, wow. This is fantastic. So, this is, again, revolutionary. You know, it makes life and movement of business and services so much easier. And that's important. And this is why the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited exists, to make life easier, to enfranchise your clients and your membership as well. And this is just another initiative.
Yes, and Pearson, as Barbados transition into that digital space, and we're going to more digital transformation, we intend to keep our members on the cutting edge of technology, because our IT motto is that we set trend, we don't follow. So we need to
big.
Yes, we will continue to keep our members up front, and whatever technology is new, we'll be there to offer that to them.
This is brilliant.
Easy, fast, and convenient.
Easy, fast, convenient. Those are words we love to hear when it comes to our movement of monies. And so through the Co-Optima program, which is now on the platform, going live tomorrow, on the platform of BIMPay, we will see everything move easily, fast, and make life so much more convenient indeed. And so that's what we're talking about. But download the app if you're a client of Co-Optima already and you do not have the app. It is good to download. Go to your Play Store. Look for it. It's free. Download, have it on your device, and you move from there. And so your device literally becomes your Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union in your hand. You begin to do business online at the go in seconds. And so you see how life really truly lives. But you need to update your information. Update your information. Make sure that the email address is correct. Make sure the telephone number is correct. All the details about you, make sure that's correct. You can do so online, or you can go to any of the 5 branches across Barbados of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union. Any of their excellent service clients, operatives, will be able to help you sort that out as well. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was to mention as well. Correct. So I love how the CEO says it as 5 branches, and I often say 6 because I treat the app as a branch itself, because you basically could do everything, right? So I usually say we have 6, right? From my head as the IT person, I say, well, it counts as a branch as well, and all the functionality is available to the members from the app. So from tomorrow, you will have a new platform, more secure, and it really is a win for Barbados. It's a national win for all of us, and we should all be proud to have a payment system built by Barbadians with the corporation that went into it, and have that to say something that we could be proud of as Bajans.
You know, I see on TV, international TV often, you know, people with their phones go like, boop, and it works. I can see your head nodding to say,
yes.
You're saying you're talking about our secrets here.
No, we are now coming to that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going through the phases
because what's going to happen now going forward, the way you do business in the stores and so forth, like when you're in the supermarket and the point of sale, you will normally swipe your card. That is going to change. Businesses are now going to have like a QR code.
Right.
And when you come to pay, you can just pull out your mobile app, scan the QR code, and you enter the amount, and
you go from, and it's good.
And it's good to go from there.
This is so good to know, because oftentimes we think the other financial institutions drive this. No, Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited is right there, as you say, lead the way. in this initiative as well. And so much is happening with you and the clients of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Be assured that your institution is right there lockstep and bar and moving ahead, in some instances ahead of others as well, as they advance services to you. But it requires you to do certain things as well. This is a partnership. And so as we get ready for the launch of BIMPay tomorrow, be assured that the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union and their Co-Optima product is ready. They're tested and checked it, and they've given all the assurances indeed. They can let you know now it is ready. The Central Bank of Barbados has already accredited them as ready to get onto the platform and to do business indeed. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, one system closes.
Correct.
How soon thereafter can we begin to what happens in the transition? Do I lose services with my Co-Optima?
So it really goes into the maintenance mode. Everything else is still going to work, right? The system is still going to be up. But the transfer part goes into maintenance mode, and then we bring up the Co-Optima Pay, and then you can use it from there.
So what you normally see on your app now, when you go into your app, you'll see a button more RTP.
Right.
Come midnight, that would just say transfer. And once you click on that button, you will now have access to the Co-Optima Pay.
But between that period of time, I can still do my services on my Co-Optima app.
You could check your balances, you could do regular
Basic
stuff,
services.
but the transfer, because BIMPay is the platform we transfer things on.
Right.
So while that transition is happening, then during that time frame, you won't be able to. And then we will come up when the maintenance is over, then it will be available to everyone.
So folks on Co-Optima don't think, wait, this ain't working? No, it is working. It's just not yet ready to get onto the BIMPay platform, which happens just after midnight tomorrow. So all of it will then reveal itself, and then you will see in 30 seconds or thereabouts how quickly you've been able to move monies across Barbados. So we're excited about this, and I'm glad that you're ready for this.
And I just want to stress that persons can also call our contact center at 622-9000 for support as well.
Right. 622-9000. 622-9000. Call, dial those numbers, call right now, and they can help you. They can help you. They can answer any of your queries, any of your concerns. They'll guide you through the processes to make sure that you are ready and that you enjoy the benefits from what the new Co-Optima on the BIMPay platform can offer you indeed. But download the app right now. Go to your Play Store, download, complete the registration process, check that your data is absolutely right as well right now, calling that 622-9000, or going online and checking it for yourself, or going to any of the branches, including that 6th branch indeed, and making sure your data is correct, because it makes life so much easier, and it happens from midnight tomorrow night, Friday. So I wish you well. I thank you so much, and I really do appreciate the work that is coming from the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union. You're really showing your worth, and congratulations on this.
Thank you very much, Pearson, for having us.
You're very welcome. Thank you. That's Liver Catlin, who's the Acting Chief Executive Officer, and Wendell Hall, the ICT Manager of Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and the Co-Optima product. We commend it to you. Morning Barbados takes a break here. We're back in just a moment.
Co-Optima Pay. What? Co-Optima Pay. It's fast, safe and secure, easy and free. Transfer instantly. There's no easier way to pay your bills for your utilities. Could be business or personal. Co-Optima for your payment needs. Co-Optima. So get Co-Optima. Anyone, anytime, any bank, anywhere. Co-Optima. The Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. This is where you belong.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Mornin Barbados at cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
we could put on a fantastic show. All the best artists in the world, if the show ain't got nobody in it, show ain't saying nothing. So in the grand scheme of things, any party, any fete, any production, the people is who's really made the thing, right? So that was one of those, it's almost like an ode to the people. Because one is who's met this thing, you know.
Two, get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. It could be a pet or a line. When we come together, because you, me, we are the heart of the party. When the sound sweet, it could be a lime or a fat. Be ready to sweat. Here's a shot you want, then realize.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
This is CBC, your crop over and summer vibe destination. This year, we're living crop over across every platform: TV, radio, digital, culture, music, sport, entertainment, like never before. On TV8, it's Crop Over Live, Crop Over Sweet Spot, festival vibes, the raw energy, straight from the heart of the action. On radio, we've got every vibe covered. 98.1 The One brings the heat. The Soca Squad, Soca Avenue. It's SATA, Signal Fridays, pure energy, pure vibes. Q100.7 FM honors the legacy. Crop Over Legends, Into Festival, the stories that built this festival. Vibe 94.7 FM brings it home. Crop Over Diaries, Calypso Legacy, Culture Unfiltered. And CBC News is on the ground for every story, update, and highlight. Everything streams live on our socials and YouTube. Wherever you are, you're connected. Plus, spot, connect, and win. One loyal CBC listener or viewer drives away in a Suzuki Hybrid. This isn't just a season. This is CBC. This is the Crop Over and Summer Vibe.
Crop Over lives on TV8. It's where the season comes alive. From the road to the stage, we've got it covered. The vibes, the music, the culture, all in one place. TV8. We are Crop Over Live.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Outside the showroom here at Inchcape Barbados is where we are, as I started right outside again, but the traffic is building. I caution you, the traffic is building. But it's a beautiful morning, it's good enough to spend time looking at an opportunity for the future for our young people indeed. That opportunity oftentimes comes not just through academics alone, but through other endeavors. What are some of those endeavors? We'll talk to you a little bit more about it right now as we're joined by Janice Boyce, who is the project coordinator of the MSc Next Gen, blah, blah. I know you're wondering what all that's about. We'll talk to her a little bit more about that. But Jalen Gibson is one of those who has benefited and will benefit as well. He's a part of this initiative. And so, Janice, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Pearson.
Break down the MSCI. What's that?
Maverick Sports Club, Inc.
And what is the Next Gen about?
Next Gen is about an exciting football tournament. It's a youth tournament being held on Saturday, June the 13th.
This Saturday?
Yes, from 8 to 6 at Usain Bolt Sports Complex.
What's happening then in this youth tournament, this youth championship?
So we've reached out to a number of clubs within Barbados. Because we want to showcase our young people between the ages of 13 to 17, both boys and girls, and bringing them together to have an exciting time, to showcase their skills and talents, you know. Show Barbados what our young footballers can do.
And it's perfect because right now the FIFA World Cup is on.
Oh,
so,
yes,
you know,
for
there's
sure.
a football fever all over the place.
Correct.
And part of that fever is down at the Usain Bolt complex on Saturday. What time does it start?
8 a.m.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
And so for those who are 13 up until about 18, you say?
17.
Until about 17. So those are different divisions. They won't, you're not necessarily able to play a 13-year-old against a 17-year-old.
No,
so how is it
definitely not.
broken down?
So we have under 13 groups, under 15, under 17, yes, and both boys, well, just boys for up to that age group.
Right.
And then in the 17 group, you have the girls and boys.
And why are you doing this?
Well, in this climate, we need to showcase that our young people still have some level of positivity going on, and that's what we're all about. Ensuring that we can provide young people with an avenue as to how to, you know, channel their energies. And sporting, football, is definitely one of those areas.
What are they playing for?
Well, they're playing for excitement, for
And
joy,
the pride, right?
prizes. Yes, there will be prizes and surprises on that day as well for the winning teams in the different age categories.
And are the players pulled simply from the Maverick Club, or are you pulling from other clubs across the island?
So there are other clubs within coming from Barbados as well. So we have teams from Kickstart, Whitehall, Potential Ballers, United Alliance, to name a few.
And I ask you that because I want people to see that this is a big, big tournament. This is not just you guys playing among yourselves. You're playing teams from across the island who are also equally competitive.
Sure,
so it's
for
going to
sure.
be quite a competitive tournament.
Yes, it's going to be.
And
Yes.
so from 13 to 17, and do I have to pay to come in, by the way? I'm just curious.
No.
Yes or no? Okay, good. So it's free?
This event is free to the public.
Okay.
But I must caution you,
What?
in order for you to be there, you must have a ticket.
So
Buy ticket only.
It's by ticket invitation only?
Yes.
So how do I get my ticket, my pass, so that I can come into the Usain Bolt complex on Saturday?
Sure, you can get your tickets from any of the participating clubs. You can get the tickets from Mavericks volunteers, or you can get the tickets from myself. Yes.
Right. So folks, if you're a football fanatic, if you love youth football, if you want to see some of the girls play against some of the boys, then this is a tournament just for you. On Saturday at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex, there are many teams who've come together in this championship. At the end of it all, we'll have a champion in each of the divisions.
Yes.
And they're playing for pride, they're playing for fun, but they're playing for some prizes as well. And so, Jalen, you're one of those who's going to be playing on Saturday, correct?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, please.
What division are you in?
Under 17.
Under 17, and you're with Mavericks.
Yes, please.
What? I'm going to say what role. What do you call it? Positions on the field do you play?
I'm a striker. I love to finish.
Yeah.
You talking big, buddy. You love to finish. And are you really good at it?
Yeah.
Who says?
Well, I mean, I am the top scorer in the club right now, so.
Uh-huh. What makes... Why? Because you scored 2 goals?
4.
4?
Yeah.
4 goals. In how many matches?
3 matches.
In 3 matches, 4 goals. And that means you're playing against easy teams, man. Talk to me.
I'm a humble young man, so. The teams were fairly okay, and we played each other, so yeah, I can't complain.
What excites you about football?
Football is free. Your mind is blank. And you just enjoy the moment. You just embrace the moment.
Yes.
So like, it takes my mind off of everything, you know? So I'm free.
You're free.
And I enjoy the moment.
And you enjoy it. And so, you know, when I was growing up, 1 ball, 10 fellas running, and everybody's behind the ball. But that's not the way. The game is a game of strategy. And so the striker is not necessarily required to run the whole length of the field, but to be in position. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm getting it right. And so in terms of getting yourself ready to play the sport of football in every single match, talk to me about the strategies that you guys discuss so that you become a winning team.
Me personally, we don't really have strategies because we're just really good.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what other teams probably do. So we build up the ball and we look to go to the goal to finish. So we just use each of our individual skills as players and come together to finish. So the ideal play is to finish and score goals.
But you must know where to be. You must know, because you must be able to read the mind of the other player to say, you know what, he's going to cross, so I need to be over here, so that when he crosses, I head it in, whatever the case may be. Isn't that also part of the discussion in terms of how you prepare for any match?
Of course. So me as a striker, I have to be there, so I would try to like sneak in, you know, and then look
undetected.
Yeah.
And so and you have to be in the moment so you can read the game in that kind of way.
Yeah.
So in terms of, who's your coach?
Nicholas Gibson.
And Nicholas Gibson and he's also part of Maverick.
Yeah.
Would you consider wanting to play for the Barbados football team?
Of course, it's one of my goals.
It is one of your. So readying yourself for that. What are you now needing to do so that you make it onto the team?
I think that I need to become more disciplined and work harder than everyone, because in order to get to the top, you have to push yourself beyond your own limits. So I feel as a person and as a player, I must look to achieve that.
Wow. And so, Janice, these are discussions I'm sure you guys have, I'll say at the corporate level in the Maverick Sports Club. So talk to me a little bit about what it represents, what you guys represent as a club, because so that the youngsters understand the philosophy of what the club represents.
Okay. So let's give you a little context or a little history of Mavericks. We've been adding value to our players and our communities since 2012. Yeah, so we've been around for some time, and in this season, or well, in the last few years, what we've done is that we've been able to build the club through our, as Jalen has expressed, our structure in terms of how we go about, adding this value to our young players. In addition to that, what we've done is that we have what we call the Global Initiative, Exposure Initiative. This is where we now allow our players to take a trip over to the USA, Canada, yes, and we, have matches with other participating universities and whatever, but also allow them the opportunity to be able to have that exposure to see what it's like to play for football and to be, at that pro level. So that's one of the initiatives. And obviously, this tournament is a really big tournament because we now want to, obviously, as Jalen explained, we need to be disciplined. And this tournament will bring out some element of discipline because you want to make sure we're focusing on punctuality, team spirit, communication, cooperation, so that at the end of the day, you recognize that football is not an ice sport, but it's a team sport. So you have to know where to play. As you asked Jalen before, you're a striker, you just score goals, but you have to understand and read the game. So we want to make sure that at the end of this tournament, that it's not just about, owning the prizes and, the winning and stuff, but we build a community where players now understand this is where we need to be operating at when we want to look at football to take us further.
So if you're wondering what else is there to this tournament, again, the details about it and more right after this break from Inchcape, Barbados.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together, we will travel the world.
We could put on a fantastic show. all the best artists in the world if the show ain't got nobody in it. Sure, you say nothing? So, in the grand scheme of things, any
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We're just outside of the Darcy Scott roundabout here in Warriors, actually sitting in the foyer and the car park, literally, of Cape Barbados, the home of the Suzuki brand. And we're here simply to remind you as well of the brand new Suzuki GLX Across. It's the latest brand they brought to Suzuki, and so we want you to come see for yourself. Come explore the vehicle, look inside, look outside, lift the hood, check it for yourself, ask for a test drive, have the discussion, discuss your financing of that particular product as well, and then hit the road with miles and smiles and everything else that the Suzuki brand brings. But we're also sitting here now with the Maverick Sports Club. And so we're looking at the Next Generation Championship Cup, which is coming up on Saturday, beginning at 8 o'clock at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. And is this the first time you're doing this?
No, well, this is the first time for this kind of event. But last year, December, we held an under-19 tournament at our home base at Police Sports Club, and that was awesome. Jalen can attest. Jalen, you were present there at that event, so you can add some value in terms of what happened at the event and how you felt about the event.
I felt the event was a good opportunity for our players, young players, to get the opportunity to showcase their talent and inspire others in their community to play football, and the discipline and the hard work and educating each other. So I think it was really a good opportunity for everyone.
And so it's developmental and it's inspiring.
Yes.
It makes a difference. And this time around, though you did it for the under 19 last year,
Yes.
you're doing it now for a wider age range, from under 13 right through to the under 19, under 17 this time. And so again, remind how many teams will be competing.
There'll be 24 teams within the competition.
Right.
Yes.
So 24 teams, and you'll be going until you have a winner.
Yes. So as I said earlier, we start at 8, and the teams are 12 players, but it's 7 aside for boys, and then for the girls 9 aside. Yes, with rolling subs for the boys of 5 players, and then for the girls of 3 players. Yes.
So at the end of the day on Saturday, we have 3 champions in the under 13, the under 15, and the under 17 divisions.
And the girls. So
and
there before.
the girls are by themselves.
Yes.
That's a separate one.
Yes, the girls are
Okay.
by themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
So folks, don't forget, it's absolutely free, but you need to get a ticket.
Yes,
you need to get a ticket. You don't pay anything for the ticket, but your ticket allows you entry into the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. And again, tickets are available from?
Tickets are available from any of the participating clubs, Maverick Sports Club, Inc., volunteers, and myself.
Right.
Or you can call me at 232-2460.
232-2460, 232-2460, 232-2460, 234-2460. People listen to numbers in different ways, so I had to say it different ways.
That's okay.
And so, Jalen, you're looking forward to Saturday. We expect tremendous things from you, right?
Of course.
More goals.
Correct.
And even more goals. Is there a particular team that you think, this one is going to be a challenge? Is there anyone based upon what you know about who they... Yeah, I know you have an answer. Go ahead.
So it's a good event, good opportunity. Yes, I believe that I feel Mavericks could be the best, but yeah, we have teams to look out for, like Kate Stark, 4 Pillars, and Technique. But it's all the love of the game is for us to enjoy the sport. So I just looking to play,
Yeah. So between now and Saturday, in looking to play, what are you doing? Resting? Are you also practicing? What are you doing?
I can't really give up my secret.
No. Which one would you choose? Resting or practicing?
Of course I'll pick practicing.
But there's some other secrets, right? Yeah. That would make you the winner. Are you also looking at different categories, Janice? At the one with the most goals, those kinds of things?
Yes, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because we're looking at also making sure that we're not just focusing on the winning team, but we're going to focus on individual players as well. Most goals, most MVP player. And then there will be some skill challenges for the spectators as well. So we're involving the spectators as well. And along the way, we will have some cheerleaders.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so it's going to be a very exciting event, a very exciting day. So, come on out.
Yeah, I can't say the invitation even better than that. Come on out. At 8 o'clock it starts. It all starts at 8 o'clock. Is there an opening ceremony and parade of teams? Build a day for me.
Sure. Well, on the day of the event, we start at 8. So, we want to... As the teams go to play, we will do that initial, parading of the team. Yes, they'll be escorted on the field by, some players, and so we're keeping it a little jazz up.
Very professional.
Yes.
Well
Thank
done.
you. Yes, yes, and at the end of every section, which when I say section, I mean every age group. So at the end of the under 13 age group, then we would have the prizes because we're doing it as we go along rather than waiting at the end of the day.
Okay.
So you need to be there from 8 to 6 so that you can capture all of the events.
Indeed.
You cannot wait to come at 6 in the evening
And
or
hope to
4
see
in the
Ben.
evening. No,
Nah.
because you would have missed all of the tournament. So we invite you to come on out 8 to 6 on Saturday, June 13th at Usain Bolt.
Indeed. So food and drinks will be on sale. So it's a great reason for you to come spend your Saturday at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. Thank you, Janice.
You're welcome.
Good to meet you, Jalen. Wish you all the best, all right?
Thank you.
All the best indeed. So this is going to be quite an activity indeed on Saturday from 8 o'clock in the morning. And from 8 o'clock in the morning, you will be witnessing the next generation of footballers. FIFA football is on, the World Cup is on, but in Barbados, we have our own going on too. And so I want to encourage as many of you as possible freely to enter the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. But today, tomorrow, and early on Saturday morning, get your tickets from the Maverick Sports Club or any of the participating clubs and come in. It will cost you nothing to do so. Food and drinks on sale, lots of entertainment, cheerleaders, DJ, everything happening right there in that one spot on Saturday. Thanks again. All right, that is it for today. Traffic is really looking quite good now, and so I want to encourage you to make your way through safely. Barbados, we thank you as we came to you live today from the showroom of HK Barbados. I'm Pearson Boyne. For the crew, to all of you, have a terrific day. Be the will of the Lord. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Party, any fete, any production, the people is who really make the thing, right? So that was one of those, it's almost like an ode to the people. Because one is who's met this thing, you know.
Two, get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. He could be a pet or a lion. When we come together, because you, me, we are the heart of the party. When the song swing, it could be a lime or a fat. Be ready to sweat. Here's a shot you want, then realize.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
This is CBC, your crop over and summer vibe destination. This year, we're living crop over across every platform: TV, radio, digital, culture.